In this lesson, we are given 3 equations of straight line and 3 graphs of straight line on the grid. In order to find which equation belongs to which graph of straight line on the grid, we are going to first find out slope and intercept from the graph as well as from equation of the straight line. And that's how we are going to match which line goes to which graph. So let's consider this first graph. Let's label it as 1 and see where this red line is intersecting y-axis. This is y-axis and this is x-axis. This is negative x-axis called x dash and this is negative y-axis called y dash. Of course, positive y-axis are called positive y-axis. Here, let's mark the point where this line is intersecting y-axis. The height of this point above the origin is called Y-intercept. If this point was below x-axis, its value would be negative and its value is positive above origin. So here it is 1 unit above origin being 0. This is called y-intercept, which is equal to 1 unit above origin. And in order to find slope of this line, we are going to find out rise over run. Select any 2 points on the line where we can count even number of squares. So here in this corner, this line is passing through exactly through this corner. That's why we are going to select one of this point, and one is already selected. And from this, you can draw the line either way. Either you can draw this way and draw the perpendicular from that point this way, and this is called rise and this is called run. So starting from this point, if we are going toward left, our run is going to be negative. If we were to go toward right, our run was positive. Here run is equal to minus 2. So let's take this as minus 2. And our rise is equal to plus 2 because whenever we go up, we take the rise positive. If we go down, then we take the rise negative. So slope here, which is represented by m, is equal to rise over run. And this is equal to rise is 2, run is minus 2. So 2 over minus 2, that is equal to 1. So from graph of this straight line, y-intercept is equal to 1 and slope is equal to 1 as well. Rather, this is slope is equal to minus 1. So here m equal to minus 1 and y-intercept c is equal to 1. Similarly, let's find out slope and y-intercept from graph of this straight line. This is intersecting y-axis. Again, this is y-axis, this is y dash, this is x-axis, this is x dash, and this point is 1.5 below the origin. So its value must be negative. So here c is equal to minus 3 over 2. Minus 3 over 2 is equal to minus 1.5. That's the value of y-intercept. And for finding the slope, select any 2 points on this line. Once this point and another point is this because this is passing through the corner of one square. So here this is run and this is rise. Here rise is equal to -1 because we are going down if we start from here, and run is equal to +2 because we go 2 units toward right. That's why run is positive, and rise is negative because we are going down. It doesn't matter if you go this other way, like from here, that still is going to be the same because in that case rise will be -1 and run again will be +2. So it doesn't matter which path you follow, you'll always have the same slope for the line as long as you are taking 2 points on the same straight line. So here the slope, that is rise over run, that is rise is -1, so this is equal to -1 over run, that is 2, this is equal to -1/2, and y-intercept again is equal to -3. So that's m is equal to -1/2, and c, y-intercept, that is equal to -3/2. That is for this graph of the straight line. And now the last one. Here this is y-intercept, which is 1, 2, 3 units below the origin. That's why its value c is equal to -3. And for finding the slope, this is 1 unit toward right and 1, 2, 3, 4 units on the, so the rise is equal to 4 and run is equal to 1. Therefore the slope which is equal to rise over run is equal to 4/1. So m is equal to 4. So for this line, c is equal to -3 and m is equal to 4. This is how we can calculate slope and y-intercept for graph of the straight line. And now let's take a look on the equations. The first equation, given equation, example 1, given equation is y equal to 4x minus 3. In order to find slope and y-intercept, always compare given equation of line with y is equal to mx plus c, the slope-intercept form of the line. So that's why comparing with y is equal to mx plus c, clearly m is equal to 4 and c is equal to -3. For example 2, the second equation of straight line, given straight line is equal to 2y plus x plus 3, 2y plus x plus 3. This is not in slope-intercept form. In order to bring it into slope-intercept form, we are going to isolate y on left-hand side and will move everything else on right side. So first we are going to move x and 3. That will give us -x and -3 on right side. And then we are going to divide 2, dividing 2 on both sides. We get y equal to -x over 2 minus 3 over 2. So now we can compare it with y is equal to mx plus c, which is slope-intercept form, comparing with y equal to mx plus c. Here m is equal to minus 1 by 2 and c is equal to minus 3 over 2. And for example number 3, given straight line is equal to y is equal to minus x plus 1. y is equal to minus x plus 1, and we can compare it with y is equal to mx plus c. Here m is equal to minus 1 and c is equal to plus 1. So that's how we can always find slope and y-intercept, whether this is graph of the straight line or it is equation of straight line, and then we can match the pairs. So let's see which line goes to which graph. For example number 1, m is equal to 4 and c is equal to minus 3. m is equal to 4 and c is equal to minus 3. That's line 3. So equation of straight line in 1 matches to graph 3, and we can certainly write this as this equation: y is equal to 4x minus 3. y is equal to 4x minus 3. And similarly, this line could be written as, this is number 2, both slope and y-intercept match with the second graph. Therefore, this would be 2y plus x plus 3. 2y plus x plus 3 equal to 0. And the leftover is y is equal to minus x. y equal to minus x plus 1. That's how we can match any equation of straight line with graph of straight line.